I want to give you some clarification about this summer's workshop and also to put it into your mind again. We're going to be meeting June 11th, 12th, and 13th. That's a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to start your two first session summer courses. That's research methods and applied statistical principles. The reason we have a workshop to start those two classes is most students are a little fearful of both of those classes, and especially if you have to take them online. We're going to start on that Friday, June 11th at 9 a.m. So those of you who will be needing a room on campus will probably need to come in Thursday, at least Thursday evening, and stay Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We will be having long days. We'll be going from like 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Maybe not that late, we hope not that late, but on Friday and Saturday. And then on Sunday, probably 9 to 1. So if you need to fly out of here, it's about an hour to DFW Airport, and then you need an hour at the airport. So your earliest flight could probably be around 3 o'clock. Everywhere money is tight, and I know this is going to be costly for many of you. There are right now no books for those two courses. We will go over as much as we can in those 2.5 days, and then you will finish those two courses online in the next 4 weeks. That summer session actually starts on Monday the 7th, and so what you will do is you should go ahead and log in. Maybe I'll have something at the very beginning that you can do in the first day or two. I know that many of you in softball may be at the College World Series, so you might want to take your laptop so you can at least log into the class. We will be going over task stream. You have to do a portfolio at TWU if you're going for a master's degree, and your portfolio is put on a system called task stream. It does cost, it's $99, but that $99 lasts you for 4 years. Hopefully it won't take you 4 years to finish your master's degree, but you can continue to add to that, and some employers would like to see a portfolio. So if you go for another job, you would have that portfolio, and you have 4 years that you can add into it and rearrange things. But each semester I will ask you to put something into that portfolio. And then if there are other assignments you want to add to it, something you felt that you did really well, that a future employer would be interested in, then you would put that into task stream, into your portfolio also. The other aspect that's very important about that weekend of June 11th is that we're going to start looking at topics for your action research paper. At the end of your degree program, you have to do a major research project. It's not a thesis, it's a little smaller than that, but you do have to do a review of literature, you've got to do methods, you've got to collect data, and you have to give results and discussion, and we'll be going over how to organize that paper, and also start tossing around subjects that you may want to research. It is not a paper that can be written in 1 semester. We give it 1 semester for you to pay for, but unfortunately with professional papers or action research papers, if you don't finish it in a semester, you have to pay for it again the next semester and the next semester. You have to do that with doctorate dissertations and master's thesis, and you also have to do that with professional papers, although you will be signing up for a professional paper, but we call it an action research project. The reason we call it that is we want you to do research with your own players, or with players in your sport, or with coaches, so that it is relevant to what you're doing your master's in. Some of the students have actually gotten their papers published, and that is one desire of this department, is that we get more research out there in the area of sport. Very little out there in the area of softball and some other sports, and so by you really doing some thought and really giving a lot of thinking to a topic and a subject area, then possibly it would be good enough to publish. So we are going to start ideas on that, tell you how to organize that paper. All of that is part of the research methods class. The data that you collect and the data analysis is all a part of the applied statistics class. Now, 5 of you have contacted me that you need on-campus housing. Well, I found out that you are to contact housing now. So there is a person by the name of Kenny, and I will put this in writing also within your classes. But you need to contact Kenny at housing. His number is 940-898-3682. Kenny or Karen, and I believe there's a Tina over there. Kenny is usually our contact person, but you can also talk to Karen and Tina. Tell them that you need on-campus guest housing, okay? The guest housing will be a single room. It has a queen-size bed in it, internet access. You will need a cord. So if you bring your laptop, be sure you bring the cord that attaches to it. There'll be a rocker recliner, a refrigerator, a television, and a coffee pot. So again, I'll probably put that in writing. There are 31 rooms available. We could have as many as 40 students here, although many of you will be driving. I have many students in the coaching and coaching softball that are probably within an hour to an hour and a half from Denton. So you will not need guest housing. There may come a time when I will ask all of you to email me and tell me yes or no that you need on-campus housing. Will these 2 courses be offered at other times? Yes, they are offered at other times throughout semesters. The person that usually teaches both of those courses is putting both of those courses online as of fall 2010. So you can do that, but just know that they are very difficult classes. They will not be geared towards sport or coaching. That's why we have you come in, so that we gear those 2 courses to the field of your interest. You will have people in those 2 courses, if you take it another semester, from various backgrounds. Most of them will be in kinesiology, but they may be exercise physiology, biomechanics, physical education, adaptive PE, and the coaching and sport management. So just know that you can take those at other times. We do the workshop every other year. We don't do it every year. So I just want you to get a little bit more information about the workshop. You will have a lot of handouts. You will need to bring pencil and paper. You'll be taking a lot of notes, and you'll get to put faces with names that are in your classes. The coaching softball program and the all coaching program both will be here. So again, contact housing if you need housing that weekend. From now on, don't contact me unless I do email you and ask everybody to let me know. Know that it is a nice room. They call it guest housing because it looks like a hotel. And it's right across from the building that we will be having your workshop in. For those of you in softball, it is the weekend after the College World Series. You may want to contact some other people in the class to see if anyone's driving down. In the past, a lot of the softball people have had one flight, one way to Oklahoma City. Then they've carpooled down with someone that might be from that area up in Oklahoma. And then they have a one-way flight from Dallas-Fort Worth to home. So just know that it does take some organization to get here. Otherwise, you may have to fly from where you're located to Oklahoma City to Dallas, and then from Dallas back home. So be sure that you look at all that. Some of you, I know a couple of people brought their families, and the families stayed here in Denton and had a little vacation while they were in class. If there's any questions or concerns about that weekend, I want you to strongly start thinking about it. June is not that far away. And let me know if you have any problems, concerns, or questions. But again, contact Housing at 940-898-3682. Thank you.